Oh yeah, you can hear me. I already turned the mic back on. Funny. There we go. Welcome back to the Fluff by Welcome back to the Fluff by Entertainment System. A safe space for being small and weak. Or maybe even a little aggravated. I'm going to finish out stream with I am Setsuna. However you spell it. We're just we just need to go over the hill and Xanarkin, the far plains, whatever this game calls their equivalent to Xanarkins should be right in front of us. If you've not had any contact with I Am Setsuna, it takes a lot of cues from both Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy X. It is a game developed by Tokyo RPG Factory, and I believe that is a branch of Square Enix that's Square Enix, right? Yeah. It is a team that Square Enix put together to make games that ape nostalgia like Chrono Trigger. And I guess more like Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana than Final Fantasy X, but obviously they took a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy X because it's fucking there. It's about a girl in a world where there's this monster and it births a lot of smaller monsters that terrorize humans and make life hard. And so this one particular village, I don't know why it's this one particular village. This one particular village gives young girls, generally 18 years of age, or around that age, as sacrifices to quell the beast's hunger, anger, ire, something. We're not sure yet, because we haven't actually met the fucking monster yet. But there's a whole culture around a girl sacrificing herself to this monster. However, unlike some other stories that do it, the distance between where the monster is and where her village is far enough that, she just can't just walk a block up to the store, grab some milk, and then jump on the train and jump in the monster's mouth. She has to go on a whole pilgrimage, and she has to have guardians to go and do it for her. And actually, we've learned through our journey that many sacrifices don't actually make it all the way there, because the world is cruel, and life is cruel. Sometimes it's not even the fault of the people there. Or I should say, it's not even the fault of, the sacrifice being unwilling, or, her guard being unwilling. It just kind of happens. But, when you leave the fate of the world up to a single village to sacrifice, young, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed girls, what the fuck you expect's gonna happen? It's a turn-based RPG. I think, given inspirations, that kind of goes without saying, but here we are. I doubt this will be my last session of it, but I doubt I'll have very many more, because I've heard this game is short, and I'm already about to be at our perceived final destination. If I didn't think the game was short, or if I hadn't been told over and over again by reviews and stuff that this game was short, I would expect it to actually pull more plot out of its ass, because a lot of character-driven RPGs tend to do this thing where they'll propose a villain, and the proposed villain that's supposed to be the in-game boss ends up being killed or usurped before the end of the game, sometimes halfway through. And then they pivot to another boss who's maybe a surprise, another major villain who may have been in the background, or maybe very there, but definitely not at the same level of a threat as the positioned main antagonist. Happens in fiction all the time, not just in RPGs. But RPGs love doing that shit, especially old and beloved RPGs. what was it, Final Fantasy 5, right? Final Fantasy 5 does that, I believe. I think that's the one with Kefka. That's the one with the Kefka, right? Hello, Setsuna. Nice to meet you. Setsuna is honestly a very nice and warm girl. She doesn't deserve to be eaten. I mean, I guess no one deserves to be eaten, but like, I feel like the type of person that she is, the world would benefit from having her in it, you know? Oh, and by the way, Setsuna's not even the main character, technically. Sorry, she's the main character, but she's not the point of view character. Yeah, I gotta make a video about this game, but I won't make it long. Just a kind of a poke at it. It's an interesting game, and I like kind of what it's doing. It's definitely like amongst RPGs a mid-tier game, and I don't think that's bad. It's not trying to be revolutionary. It's just trying to tell its story and have its systems. It's not incredibly complex. It does have some interesting has a few interesting things going on, but if you were familiar with the genre, it's not really gonna surprise you. But we don't always need to be surprised, do we? Sometimes just need to go on a journey. Shattered Hope. Welcome back, Sonny. And Monster Club. Considering... Oh yeah, we have one more empty slot in our party. This is a okay team. You said that what we see up ahead are the last lands, right, Eternia? So, how are we gonna get there? What? This can't be possible. Why? Why has this happened? What we're seeing in front of us. Is this some sort of illusion or what? What's going on? The land's gone? It's gone. The land has vanished. What's going on? You've seen the last lands, right, Eternia? What's going on? Can't we get there anymore? Wait. There must be a way. There must be a way to get across to the last lands. I know there must. Please. You have to trust me. But what the hell are you planning on doing exactly? Why now? Eternia, there is something wrong with you, isn't there? Please, don't give up hope. What? This can't be happening, can it? Now Eternia's vanished as well? What the hell's going on here? Julianne? Julianne, you're not cured at all, are you? She isn't. You don't think she's planning on attacking us, do you? Julianne! Ah! Do not interfere. Kill the sacrifice. Setsuna, stay back. Julianne! Ah! What's going on? She just attacked herself?
We can travel together no further. Please forgive me, Setsuna. Why? Why are you saying this? I can no longer remain myself. Stay back! Please. I do not wish to harm you. Please understand. So, what are we supposed to do now? Both Attorney and Julianne are gone. And the vanished land is blocking our way. What are we gonna do?
We can't change what happened. All we can do now is try and think on what to do next. Right, Ender? Let's find a way to get across. Yeah, right. I've got no idea if it's even possible, but all we can do is try.
Setsuna, shall we go?
Let her sit there.
I'm sorry. No matter what happens, I still have a duty to fulfill.
Eterna left your party. Julianne left your party. Well, that's fucked. Eterna is actually one of the first characters that joins our party. We start off with Ender, of course, because that's the, player character. And then we sort of get Setsuna and Eterna at the same time. Or is it... I'm trying to think the order. Yeah, first it's Ender, then it's Eterna, and then it's Setsuna. So, losing Eterna right now is kind of like the equivalent of losing, Barret or Tifa. To use Final Fantasy VII as an example. That is, one of our core party members. Julianne is actually the last person to join, but, Julianne is, So, Nadir, the one in our, playing party right now, but in terms of the character in the party who can who tends to do the most damage and is kind of a force to be reckoned with. Imagine when Vegeta first joined the Z Fighters. That was Julianne. So we've now lost a character who apparently had a lot of knowledge about where we're going, and is very close to Setsuna. Setsuna's best friend, basically. Ready to lay down her life, which I guess Guardians are supposed to do, but she seems to be one of Setsuna's confidants in a way that's not just, oh, this is my duty. At least that's what I got from it. So I would say in a story where we are right now is Darkest Hour, because it's never been more bleak as it is right now. The last lands, the road is gone. Both the person closest to Setsuna, or I should say the person with the most familial bond to Setsuna that she knows of, is out of the party. One of the strongest members is out of the party. And we recently spared someone who's been trying to kill us constantly, who we know will be coming back because they did not die. So this is the part of the story where things are at their bleakest, and I'm expecting us to get either a new party member, since there was a slot for one more party member to be added, and or I'm expecting there to be a big development power wise, like whatever is supposed to rebuild the bridge might also like give us some new vessel of combat, though the game hasn't like given us, like, other than extra party members, haven't like just canonically given us like new powers or anything. That's stuff that we've developed through the systems by itself. So I don't think it'll necessarily be, oh, you can use like this new magic or something. But I'm expecting the status quo to change somehow. Whomever this Setsuna girl is, turns out alright. I mean, I heard these sacrifices thingamabobs are pretty stressful. Maybe she can get some ice cream after? Well, let's just hope it's sea salt. What happens in sacrifices anyway? I'll tell you after the ice cream. Oh, now I know why they gave us that that spot where we could run away or jump down. I was like, why can't I jump down from this cliff right now? Oh right, I forgot. This is fucking what's the word I'm looking for? At the time battle. Oh, nice miss. Perfect. Oh, so do we get ice cream? Okay, don't super have a preference. Probably anything with chocolate. Ah, I see. Well, does anyone else want ice cream? I mean, to be fair, I have to get it for the entire class, don't I? Oh, that's hilarious. That's a lot of fucking bombs. Honestly, the party members I'm left with are fine. Raksha. I mean, I lost what I really lost was my versatility. Ah, get away from me. I swear, it's like the most common mob in the entire fucking game. The like fucking seal things. Fucking seal team sits in that bitch. Oh yeah, I still don't have the key. The keys to those special chests. Maybe that'll have to do with the status quo change. Though I do hear there's no like story explanation for the keys to the chests. I remember someone complaining because it's like, with how much this game compares itself to Chrono Trigger, it's really a shame that like it did the Chrono Trigger thing with the chests, but didn't have any good reason that the chests were locked in the first place. Which, I mean, yeah, I kind of get. Mint Chalky. For us, it'll be butter pecan, generally.
Eterna was just as surprised as the rest of us to see the land had vanished, wasn't she? Maybe we won't be able to get to the last lands at all.
Don't be stupid. Of course we will. This ain't the time to be whining. Hey, come on. You ain't gonna give up easily, are ya? What about you, Ender? I don't know what to do. About those two leaving, you mean? Well, turning over and over in our heads ain't gonna solve anything. You remember our journey's goal, don't you? To see Setsuna, the sacrifice, safely to the last lands. We need to be grateful that at least Setsuna is safe. Keep looking forward.
You're right. I joined all of you on this journey because I wanted to change things. But no matter what, for the sake of all future life. Ender, Nadir, here, please help me. Together we must find a way. We must find a way across the vanished land and reach the last lands.
I have a feeling I know where to go. Oh wait, that's out of town, isn't it? Yep. I don't want to go out of town. I actually really appreciate the walking animation. Honestly, I feel like part of the reason that this whole game is takes place in a snow landscape. Obviously, not designing a bunch of different landscapes means like tile sets and stuff don't need to be as complex. You can just have a lot fewer of them. So like production wise, it makes things easier, but like it feels cohesive as a world that we're in this part of the world. We haven't really left the country. I mean, no, we went on an island, so that's not exactly fair. Maybe I should say we haven't left the hemisphere of this hemisphere of the world, but it feels like there's snow everywhere. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing like the RPG equivalent of Balto or something. And just the fact that the snow always resets and you leave a trail through the snow, like, and all of your characters leave a trail through the snow, is like, I don't know. Especially like as someone who like grew up with PS1 RPGs and really loved like small attention to details, like fucking Cloud's like low poly model in like outside of battle like blinking and shit. Like, we love stuff like that. So the small details of like the soundscape, the trudging through the snow, and like leaving snow trails, like our detail loving ass is very, very happy with that. Is it possible to write a main character in second person? Well, if you write a main character in second person, then I think it's possible. I think it's easier in a video game because second person is like saying like you did this, you know, that sort of thing. So if you had a second person narrative, then it would basically be the world telling you or telling the audience, this is you and this is what you're experiencing, or this is your life. So it can be kind of immersive in that way. An easy example of a second person narrative is a series of Give Yourself Goosebumps books, where it's like here's the setup. It's kind of like roleplay. Second person perspective is kind of like roleplay. So yes, it's possible. To varying degrees of success. I mean, heck, Fallout is, in that case, the Fallout series will be second person, I think. Because if you have a character that you're acting as, you can be described as playing a game in second person. But I think that there's a little bit more to it than, like, in the case of like Link or Ender in this case, a mostly silent protagonist that the world is kind of happening around, wouldn't feel as good. So I guess there's also the question of agency, because especially outside of video games, it would feel kind of weird to have a story tell you who you are and then constantly like make you do stuff, which is why I always use the example of the Give Yourself Goosebumps books, because it's a choose your own adventure. So although all the paths are planned like a video game, you do get some agency on what you do, and that determines whether or not you survive. Though I don't know if that's exactly the kind of story you're imagining with a second person perspective. The player is part of the story, but the main character is not the player. I mean, in that case, this game would be second person, especially in that sense, because Setsuna is definitely the main character. Her name's in the title. Though I guess that's not always the determining factor. One could argue the same thing with the show Inuyasha. But someone could easily go, well, I mean, we get a lot of introspection with Kagome. We arguably understand more about Kagome than we do Inuyasha, especially in terms of inner world and stuff. So, in that case, Kagome would be the main character, even though she is also the point of view character, even though Inuyasha is technically about Inuyasha. So I guess it depends. Usually the main character is the character that has the most agency and pushes the story forward. There are stories that kind of are exceptions in certain cases, especially in, say, scenarios that it's a person versus nature. So if you have characters trying to survive a blizzard, then the blizzard is the driving force, not necessarily any individual character. But in a case with like Setsuna, she's not giving up. They can't. I mean, I guess they could throw over one of their shoulders and drag her there, but her wanting to do it and her continuing to do it despite setbacks, despite almost dying several times, despite being shown that many sacrifices have not made it and the world has not been consumed in darkness immediately. Even despite all that, she's deciding to keep moving forward. Not to say that our character doesn't have any agency necessarily, but Setsuna definitely has the most agency, I would say. Oh, One Shot. One Shot is a perfect example of a second person narrative, actually. I agree. And it's apparently very emotional.
What's the matter? Has something happened? Why'd you not go to the last lands? Sayagi, well... I dreamed anything like that would have happened.
Our companions are gone too.
This is a great shame. But you have not lost all your companions. There's no reason to lose hope. Thank you, Sayaki.
Guess we'll have to try and find someone who's crossed the vanished land before. Not that we know of any human that ever has.
Hey, you don't know any spells that let you fly, do you? I call myself a healer because I am adept in curative magic. I know little at all of any other type of magic. I have neither heard of any I have neither seen nor heard of any magic that allows one to fly. Oh, right. I thought it might be possible using a spell or spear knight or something. Spear knight. That reminds me. Did you come across someone on the mountain? Who? A man arrived here in town just after you left. He too was asking about the mountain, so I thought perhaps he had headed there. Did you not come across him?
Did he have a big scythe?
No, I did not believe he was carrying any weapon.
If that was who you were talking about, then we did see him. Nothing, don't worry about it. So, who is this guy?
He said he was searching for a new type of spear knight. He was a restless man, constantly tutting. He was back on his way again before too long.
If I thought this guy might be our ticket out of here, I'd go track him down right now. Well, that's a good way as any to tell me what the fuck to do. Damn it. Looks like we've hit a brick wall. We ain't even got a single clue on how to go on.
You know the man Sayaki was talking about? What about him? She said he was restless and kept tutting. You don't think he could be...
The captain? Ender. I'm telling the captain about this. What do you think she's gonna say when she hears you refer to her as a he? Oh shit! Oh shit, the game just gave me shit for misgendering someone! Shit, I didn't mean to. I forgot about the captain. The captain was a character, the captain of a specific town's guard is who we're referring to. Who basically would be essentially the same class as Nadir. She had 2 big swords instead of 1. But she ended up not going with us on the journey. She was a red herring party member. Hey Glacy, I'm doing pretty swell. How are you?
I don't know who this captain is, but I was thinking of someone else. That stubborn old man we met in Floina, remember? He was always tutting. Tut tut.
Akash, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it, Akash.
Is that who you were thinking of too, Setsuna?
If it is Akash, perhaps we should try talking to him. What for? He did serve under the Lord of the Citadel, so I thought he might know something that could help us. Oh, right! So we might know a way to cross the Vanished Land.
Let's find Akash. Or let's find Akash.
Yeah, good idea. According to Sayaki, he was looking for a new type of spear knight. Maybe he's found some kind of special spear knight that'll help us cross the Vanished Land. But he's not in this town anymore, right?
No, but Sayagi can't have been the only one who saw him.
Yeah, right. Come on, let's go asking around the other townsfolk. Maybe we can at least find someone who knew which way he was headed.
Yeah, we don't know anything quite like what we're trying to do. I mean, it sounds essentially like taking... I mean, if you take a general story and you have a main character, but you don't have the player be the main character. Like a story that you're going along with. Like, perspective-wise, it may be a little bit different, but I think, or I should say concept-wise, it's a little bit different. But like perspective-wise, a lot of stories do that, where the principal character is not the character that is the point of view character, or the character we control. I'm also thinking of Vaughn in Final Fantasy 12, I think. Yeah, Final Fantasy 12. Though I guess thinking of RPGs is got me thinking of RPGs that do it as opposed to other games that might. Didn't know you wanted to make a game.
I don't know if he's the Sanash you're looking for, but a lone traveler did head to the valley. Magna Valley. It's to the north of here.
Magna Valley. Okay, so the next place is not the Last Lands. I actually don't know what direction it's gonna be, but when I go to a landmark that's not a landmark I've been to, bam. Love it when games call you out for misgendering. Yeah, it's a nice moment. I mean, this only came out in like 2016. Oh wow, that's the end of the that's the end of land. That cave is like where we came from, so I know it's not that way. I'm glad I can't get into like random battles, especially in the overworld. That would be kind of annoying right now. Barren Plains. Okay, and this isn't anywhere. RPG note, secret boss fight that you get from misgendering a character. Oh my god, that would be so interesting. God. You have insulted my honor. Now we must fight. You've been looking into it for quite some time. Making a game is hard, though. We seem to be most worried about traumatizing the player with it somehow, it seems. Wait, have I been in the Phrygian Caves already? Yes. Phrygian Mountain Range. Okay, so I want to go through the town and come out the other end, I think. I mean, you can give like content warnings and stuff if your biggest worry is just like traumatizing the player. I think you'll be fine. Lots of players like being traumatized. I mean, some of our favorite games are like Nier Automata, like games that are like they will like ball up your soul and set it on fire. It can be horror if it's a lived experience. Horror doesn't have to be stuff that can't happen. Though I suppose that for a lot of people, they would assume it was a thriller if it's not like supernatural in any way and it's not like a slasher. But the thriller as a genre actually came about relating to horror. And essentially what, oh, there's Magna Valley. It essentially was a rebranding of horror to appeal to people who were turned off by the idea of horror. So even if it doesn't necessarily have the same general aesthetic that someone would expect from horror, like blood and guts, I still would consider it horror. Save complete. Except me. I don't like being traumatized while I'm alone. You give me someone to help me and I'll be okay. I'll be A-okay because the trauma's strong.
Look, there he is! Hey, old man!
Tut tut. Can it wait? I'm busy right now. Hey! Tut tut. Stop pestering me. Don't make me repeat myself.
Akash!
I just said...
Why do you know my name?
Oh, you're...
We met in Florenia.
Tut tut, yes, I remember. You're the sacrifices party. Weren't you headed to the Last Lands, though? What are you doing here? It's a long story. That sounds like you've got your reasons.
I'm amazed you can travel around a place like this on your own. It's not as if you can even use magic.
I have my ways. I rub feces and body fluids from dead monsters all over my clothes, you see. It stinks something rotten, but it works right. The monsters all stay away. That explains the strong stench coming from your direction, then. Body fluids are alright, but monster blood's a definite no-no. Their blood contains toxic magical energy. If you get any in your mouth or in an open wound, you drop dead on the spot. Scary stuff. By the way, we heard you're looking for Spear Knight. Word travels fast, indeed I am. I plan to build my own airship. Build your own airship? You can do that? It's by no means impossible, but it definitely can take a while. That's why I've been looking for a new Spear Knight that'll work as a power source for it. We've got plenty of Spear Knight. I'm not just looking for any old Spear Knight. I'm looking for something that's powerful enough to serve as an energy source for an airship. However, I may not have found one yet, but I have some idea where to look. Because I worked for his lordship, I am never short on information, you see. Right, information. That's exactly what we need right now. That's why we're looking for you.
Do you know a way to cross the Vanished Land?
Eh? What's that? Is that a dream you had or something?
Well, you see, the path to the Last Lands has completely disappeared.
I see. A vanished land, eh? Quite the pickle you're in.
Come on, don't you have any ideas?
I do. We can fly over in my airship.
Yeah? Are you gonna be able to build one?
Indeed I am. I'm gonna be using all those broken ones as a base. All I need now is some Spear Knight powerful enough to use it as an energy source, and I'm good to go.
So that's why you've been searching for Spear Knight?
Like I said, I have some idea where to look. The Royal Ruins near here.
The Royal Ruins?
That's right, people call them the Ethi Ruins. The gate bears the crest of an old royal family. It wouldn't budge an inch though. Not that I really expected it to. The old royal family is shrouded in mystery, you see.
The ruins of the old royal family.
The entrance is just in front of you. I doubt you'll manage it, but if you can get inside and find some Spear Knight, give it to me, eh? I'll use it to build my new airship. If you do bring it to me, they'll be rewarding it for you. Let's ride in your airship. Not a problem. I'm sure my airship will easily be able to fly over this vanished land of yours.
Yeah!
Alright, it's a promise. We'll do everything we can to help you. Well, I'll be waiting, but I won't get my hopes up.
An airship, eh? Things are looking up.
Yeah, they are. Anyway, let's head to the ruins and see if we can find some Spear Knight you can use. Astral Lance. So that's interesting. So they basically just confirmed that the Julianne will join our party again because I just got a weapon for her. Even though I can't check it because the only way to see the weapons you have is to go to weapons, but they only show you the weapons of the characters currently in your party. As you may notice, there's no spot in the inventory for it. This game keeps it simple as shit. You have weapons and you have accessories. There's no fucking armor. What's up, Banu? How are you tonight? Gosh, this game has furries. Can't avoid furries forever.
光剣に切れぬものはない。
魔力なら負けないよ。
Okay, you use ice. Oh, these are like kitsune.
ああ。
やるぞ。
いくよ。
There we go.
時間が欲しい。
What's new? What is new? I mean, lots of stuff are the same as ever. Lots of shit on our plate. Like, manage getting through it, or manage keeping the spinning plate spinning while not like losing all our work-life balance. I don't know if Drizzle or anyone told you this, but we've been struggling with refilling our hormones, and we're waiting on health insurance to clear, or to get like just Medicaid so we can get like officially on hormones again. And we sent in the last paperwork today. At least what we expect to be the last paperwork. Always seems to be one more last piece of paperwork. I don't know what it is. It's almost like bureaucracy is not good for people. Just another fucking hoop to jump through. We haven't refilled our hormones in over a year now. Been rationing estrogen, but we for the longest time ran out of what's the word, anti-androgens, and that's been the biggest issue. And that's actually fucked with us a lot, actually, because like our body works less well when it's testosterone dominant, or at least testosterone filled. It despite not being a girl, I am totally fine with us being on estrogen for the rest of our life. The chemicals that your body produces does not like determine your gender, you know. And there are certain things about being testosterone dominant that are super fucking annoying. So hopefully we won't have to deal with so many hoops. But the chances of us moving and then moving like to a different state aren't zero in the next few years, so we might have to do this all again in another year or two. Fun. Other than that, trying to, you know, show up for the people in our life, I guess. Trying to regulate our system, because Drizzle fell into fronting too much again. Not to a degree that's hurting everyone, necessarily, but to a degree where it's like, yeah, she feels bad about the rest of us not getting as much space. And it's hard, and it's not just her, like, fault. We're kind of conditioned. I mean, I barely front when I'm not streaming. Don't have a lot of reasons to. E-boys are super valid. Thank you. Good luck with estrogen. Also, thank you. We want to stay on estrogen since it helps all of our system feel good. Yeah, I mean, trans people benefit from HRT. Wow. It's almost like the system is stacked people, probably white people. Yeah, that sounds Jay. Ah, yes. The hardest minority to be. Right beneath gamer. What state are you planning? Somewhere on the west coast, probably? It has to do with, like, polycules and cohabitation and stuff. It's still in the it's still in the stages of this will be cool to do. Wish it could happen. But I'm assuming, was it like Portland or some shit? Portland or Seattle, something like that. Where all the cool white trans people are, apparently. I mean, there's also there's apparently a really strong queer community in those places, especially trans people. And Seattle, I think in particular, has a big furry and baby fur community. So that wouldn't be a bad place to be necessarily. Although honestly, like, who are we kidding? No matter where we go, like, we're going to stick out for not being white. And we're gonna stay indoors 80% of the time, partially because of it. So it's really not gonna change much in our day-to-day life. At least you'll know what to expect next time. That's true. When we moved from LA to Chicago, we didn't have that problem at all. Like, we didn't pause our hormones at all. I think it has a lot to do with the individual places, not just the state, but also like the clinics and stuff like that. Because the clinic that we went to in Chicago didn't need us to have health insurance to like give us sliding scale. It was just like, do you have some proof of your income or lack of income? Okay, great. With this current place, it's like, we need you on Medicaid. We have someone who can help you get on Medicaid, but we need you on Medicaid or we're not giving you shit. Sorry, we're not giving you shit for like for free. We're much more used to getting our hormones for free, specifically because we're poor. But Chicago has really good queer services, and so does LA. Who knew? I live like 15 minutes from Portland. I see. I will keep that quill in our cap then. Didn't you just move, actually? That's funny. Lola. Nice to meet you, Lola. I don't think I've met you. At least I don't think so. I don't know everyone in Monster Club system yet, obviously. Thankful no one in this system is masked or cares enough about how the BIA presents, else it would be an immense headache. Hi! I'm a headache. I'm not making fun of you, I swear, or heckling you or anything. We actually went through a lot of trouble. The fact that I'm even in front of you streaming at all, that we even put resources towards getting me a VTuber model is a testament to how far we've come. Because Drizzle and a lot of the other femme members of our system were very much threatened by mine and Echo's existence. So much so that even before being a streamer, they didn't want us to front. They were uncomfortable with us even existing like in headspace. Because they felt like it begged the question of, does having mask headmates cancel out being trans, or like are mask headmates in a quote unquote trans femme system, are they cis? Our personal journey has meant that is a no, because I don't like the idea of being cis, and I definitely don't think I will have the perspective on life as I do in a like cis normative framework. Beyond that, I do identify as trans mask, And especially at like the point in our transition that my system was the happiest with our expression and how people treated us and shit like that, I was a very uncomfortable thorn in their side. And it did feel like in a lot of senses being a guy in a girl's body. I know that my experiences aren't one-to-one with trans men, and I don't claim that they are. But I am trans, and I am masc. I'm non-binary. I couldn't see myself as binary by any means. But even with all those caveats, it still, to this day, makes some of our headmates uncomfortable. But it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to not fully understand a thing, to respect it, to respect a person. If you want to understand, then like you gotta put in the work, and you may not ever in your lifetime get to the point where it's fully like, yes, I'm fully okay with all these things, or like I feel comfortable in my identity and I don't feel threatened and shit like that. Might happen. Probably won't. You know, you just live with what you can, and you change what you have to. This comes up from time to time because I have a very storied past. I won't get into it today though. We really should get around to doing like videos that are like centerpieces on certain headmates and talk about their perspectives on things. Been meaning to do that. I don't want to be cis either. It's hard to struggle with self-identity doubts. I heavily relate. System struggles hard. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, like, even with where we are right now, like, somewhat comfortable, there's still a struggle. Like, if I go out to our local bakery, I either gotta pretend to be Drizzle, or I should say, I have to put on a femme voice. I shouldn't say have to, but there is that pressure there because I'm not the headmate that most people are gonna deal with the most often. So if someone doesn't know that we're a system, then we basically have to make a choice. Who do they get to know? Who do they get to see? Who do they get to experience? And who gets to feel awkward the rest of the time? It's a struggle. Also, things have also been a little bit better because Drizzle also isn't binary and has actually been having a lot of identity issues with the term femme at all, because it has dawned on us that if you're an MB and you use the term masc or femme, then there is even if you don't mean to, there is an implication of binary, because it's still those two groups, right? And it's for a lot of folks, it's not something you really think about because, you know, terms are signifiers for certain things, and like there is a spirit to it that I definitely understand. It's not without its logic, but at the same time, it feels like for folks trying to expand not just their understanding of gender, but like their understanding and like their own internal feelings of expression and whatnot, and trying to fully like understand themselves and not repress, then it's kind of ass backwards to staple a binary term onto a non-binary identity in a sense of like the greater gender spectrum, if that makes any sense. Obviously that those terms are always going to have their place, especially in the world we live in right now, and especially with like needing folks that aren't as well versed in these sort of conversations to have like something to latch onto to understand a little bit, especially when it comes to, well, what bathroom do you want to be in and shit like that. God, that's probably one of my low-key happy things about COVID, and that we don't really use the public restroom anymore. I don't have to have this weird thing where it's like, yes, I'm fronting and I'm using the woman's bathroom, and I feel not fully weird, but definitely not great. If anything, if I have a full choice, I'm probably gonna go to a single stall, not MB, or I should say not MB, because not specifically just for MBs, like non-gendered restroom, just because it's already weird as shit. It's already weird as shit. And obviously, like, the bottom line is, like, if we have to choose in terms of binary, then yeah, like, we're gonna do the femme thing collectively. We should do a gender stream sometime. I was thinking about doing a gender stream. We should do a gender-centered stream where we bring some people on and talk about gender and what it means to us, and identity and growth and journeys and shit. I really want to do that. Fluff by Isle biography series. Oh gosh, that's an idea. We always wanted to write a biography. Actually, we've had a very interesting life. Good night and trans rights, Sonny. It deserves much good sleep. Imagining being cis after this long is just despairing. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, and we've had a lot of anxiety in the regard of, oh gosh, if we're not on hormones right now, does that mean we're detransitioners? That's come to mind a little bit. There's apparently a book called Detransition Baby about a couple with a detransitioner and a trans person in it, I believe, and them like having a kid, but not being romantically / sexually involved with each other. I believe that's the premise. Been meaning to read that. So I see myself as non-binary but present femme, so don't care too much. It does give me a heartwarming feeling when people use gender-neutral pronouns in our language, especially since they aren't widely accepted, and our native language being strongly gendered. What's your native language? I'm assuming maybe Spanish or French? Glad to hear you feel seen, Issy. That's part of what we strive to do here. He was right. This thing ain't budging an inch.
Ender, that crest, do you think it could be?
It's knighthood's crest.
It is, isn't it? It's the same as the one we saw in Julianne's village.
So there's the royal family they kept going on about restoring? If this game won't open, there's definitely no point staying here. Come on, let's get out of here before monsters start showing up. Tut, so how'd it go? It won't budge an inch, just like you said. So you couldn't do anything either?
Tut.
Now what are we gonna do?
We know some people who have a strong connection to the crest on the gate, though.
What's that? Friends of yours, are they? Where do these people live?
The village of Royberg. It's near the Floberg Waters.
The Floberg Waters, eh? Tut. Looks like it's your lucky day. Now that the distortion and spatial are gone, you can cut through this valley to get there. Come with us. Tut, I've still got things to do here. I've never been here before, so I still want to have a better look around. Who knows where some amazing Spear Knight with unknown powers might be hidden away. You don't give up easily, I'll give you that. Alright, have a safe journey. If you find some good Spear Knight, come and see me, Dut. I'm wondering if the past that gate's a whole dungeon or just a boss fight. Nope. Final comeback. No one has any fucking, Here it is. Activates final comeback in battle. Alters the laws of the universe, increasing the power of actions according to how low the HP is. I see. Yeah, I feel like that might be useful. Shit.
力を貸して。
やるぞ。
いけるよ。
Brazilian Portuguese. Ah, I see.
刀剣に切れぬものはない。
天の裁きを。
Setsuna, why did you run up into another monster's face just to cast that?
兄貴。
Oh shit.
みんな。天の裁きを。
やるぞ。力を貸すとし。
頼もしいね。みんなの幸せのために。
There we go.
みんなの幸せのために。さすが。いけるよ。
Alright, back to full strength.
うわ。
Oh, bad breath.
いって。
Okay.
いけるよ。
Being all spiritually Final Fantasy and shit.
いって。いけるよ。
I expect bad breath to come from a giant plant.
時間が惜しい。
I'm glad you're doing okay, Banu. No, we haven't talked in a while. We've just been trying to get our shit together. Though I guess I personally haven't actually communicated with you much.
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。天の裁きを。
刀剣に切れぬものはない。
魔力なら負けないよ。
I love when they all stand still like that.
いけるよ。みんな大丈夫？
Thing of beauty. Not much to say on my journey on gender, however. See, for the longest time, I just thought it was part of the Vine's original host's imagination. So I kinda just went along with whatever. When we learned we were plural, I just speedrun the whole self-discovery bit, but immediately naming myself Lola and looking up a list of pronouns and testing stuff. Not much to say on my journey on gender. Proceeds to write an essay. I think the amount of the Twitch lets you write in a single response in chat is deceptive. It feels long because it's like, oh shit, I have reached the maximum amount of characters, but it really isn't that much. We end up like writing an essay, as you say, quite easily. What's all this? Oh, you've returned!
Lady Julienne has returned, everyone!
Ooh, about that.
Thank goodness! Now we'll show those monsters a thing or two. So where's Lady Julienne? Well, the thing is...
Sorry, but Julienne ain't with us right now. We don't know where she is either, or if she's alive or dead.
But without Lady Julienne...
You can't always rely on her.
Well, the problem is, Sir Cornelius and the others left the village and still haven't returned. Well, we stretched to our limits. Why? What's happened? The battle against the monsters has grown a lot more intense. So now even the Knighthood can't keep up? That's the thing, they're no longer the source of foes that we can handle. The way the monsters had to change completely.
Changed?
They're attacking waves, so as not to give us even a moment's rest. Multiple swarms launch coordinated attacks against us. It was never like this before. It's as if they're calculating what will be our weakest and calmly waiting to strike. It was the same when my village was under attack. They really are changing, aren't they? It shames me to say this, but we alone are no longer able to protect the village. Ender.
Let's help him.
Yeah! Ender's right! We can't just not do anything. How will we ever be able to look Julienne in the eye again?
And we do need to get some information about the royal ruins out of these guys, too.
Oh, so you'll help us? Thank you. Everyone will be so relieved. So we'll go and let the others know before the monsters start attacking again. Oh, and I almost forgot. You couldn't go and check on the children. Couldn't you go and check on the children for me quickly? Try and cheer them up a little too if you can. They're hiding inside Lady Julienne's house.
I see. I don't know where the Spear Knight merchant is.
Snow, snow, oh tell me snow, the bird in the valley, when will she fly? Oh, to return to the royal gate. Oh, to soar over the sky. Snow, snow, oh, falling snow. Oh, to return to that time.
What brave kids. They must be singing a nursery rhyme to cheer each other up.
Oh, hello! You all came back again. She seems really happy to see us, but I don't even remember seeing these kids before.
Who knows? Anyway, it's nice that they're glad to see us.
You're the princess's friends, right? Where's the princess? Sorry, Julienne can't come back yet. But we've come here to help you all instead. Really? You came to get rid of the monsters?
Leave it to us.
Yay, thank you. We were all so scared.
It's alright. You don't have to worry now.
Yay! So we don't have anything to be afraid of anymore. Where are your mommies and daddies? They're not here. They went off somewhere when the monsters came. We've been waiting for them, but they still haven't come back. I'm sorry. Why are you saying sorry? You didn't do anything wrong. We're gonna protect you, alright? I promise.
Look like we cheered them up just by promising them safety. Looks like our pals are here.
Be careful, everyone. Seeing as Artenia isn't here, looks like we've gotta pick up the slack.
ここでは負けられない。
よし。
いけるよ。くそー。
冒険に切れぬものはない。
みんなの幸せのために。さすが。
Oh.
はーい。消し済みにしちゃうからね。
That's pretty fucking coordinated.
やるぞ。
行って。
抵抗は無駄だ。
Oh, they were in the perfect little line.
いくよ。
Madeline will be proud.
行って。
Though also probably dead.
時間が惜しい。先を急ごう。
Oh, it's darker in here, so now turn the a ring light brighter. God damn. Rah. Believe me when I say it. I was trying to smile. When I smile, it just looks like I'm talking. I guess that's technically a happy face, but that's definitely not what I was trying to go for. Good. Let it be known that I'm not a big fan of VTube Studio. We like the track. Well, I like the tracking better on
運の尽きだね。
やるぞ。
on the one we were using before.
冒険に切れぬものはない。
このぐらいなら。へい。
Every software is different. Uh,
行くよ。
やるぞ。
消し済みにしちゃうからね。天の加護。
ありがとう。力を貸すとしよ
さすが。
う。やるぞ。ふっ。
大勝利。
Next wave.
任務を遂行する。よし。
あ
抵抗は無駄だ。
魔力なら負けないよ。
よし。
Oh, come on, Ender.
天の裁きを。はーい。や。
Weird.
さあ。さあ。さあ。
Oh, he's fucking dead.
いけるよ。
よし。力を貸すとしよう。
頼もしいね。みんなの幸せのために頼もしいね。いけるよ。さあ。みんなの幸せのために。
助かった。よし。
And we're gonna be chugging ethers all night after this. They give him a lot of swag, though. More of them, damn it!
I'm exhausted already. Leave it to me. Huh? Attorney, is that really you? Of course. Although I suppose I wouldn't tell you if I wasn't, would I?
I'm sure we've got a lot of questions, but right now...
Yeah, let's save it for later. Here comes that honcho.
Oh, hello! You're big. Artania joined your party. Let's get our bruisers out. I love how the monster just stepped politely over into its position. Oh, they have a move they can use together. Cool. Slow, Zeta, slow.
やるぞ。
できる
かかってこい。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
限界を超える力を。
Ender is effectively our white mage right now.
やるぞ。
はい。
後悔させてやるぜ。あらよっと。行くぜ。
戦いの流れを作る。
よし。
できるわ。深く。
力を貸すとしよう。ありがとう。
限界を超える力を。
行くぜ。やるぞ。
はい。
かかってこい。
はい。やるわね。見切れるかしら。
よし。
はい。
かかってこい。
悪いわね。
Mm.
仕方ないわね。
よし。
できる
行く。ぜ。聞かねえぜ。聞かねえぜ。
That wasn't too bad, but
仕方ないわね。
飛びやがれ。
gotta keep going.
できるわ。
よし。行くぜ。
はい。
かかってこい。
限界を超える力を。
ありがとう。行くぜ。
できるわ。
ここが勝負どころだ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
Horn toss.
あ、かかってこ
できるわ。
い。やるぜ。負けるわけにはいかないんでね。
Making good progress.
はい。
Giving out those stabbies.
あらよっと。
Alright, got him down at half health.
甘い。力を貸すとしよ
はい。
う。よし。あ、かかってこい。抵抗は無駄だ。
できるわ。
Bully, 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 bully. Ooh.
はい。
よし。あ、力を貸すとしよう。ありがとう。 負けるわけにはいかないんでね。やるぞ。
はい。
Oh, you healed a bit, huh?
戦いはこれからだ。行くぜ。
はい。
上がってこい。
ガンガン行くわね。
助かる。やるぞ。
できる。
Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot you're healing.
やるわねえぜ。甘い。やるぜ。
できるわ。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。ありがとうよ。あらよっと。よし。
Got throw ethers on everyone.
限界を超える力を。
助かる。よし。あ。
Oh, you missed. Nice.
力を貸すとし。すまねえな。上がってこい。
はい。
やるぞ。
仕方ないわね。
行くぜ。やるぞ。上がってこい。
はい。はい。
あらよっと。上がってこい。
ガンガン行くわね。
すまねえな。よし。
はい。
That HP gain has been really a thorn in my side. There's so much more HP now.
あらよっと。やるぞ。
限界を超える力を。
すまねえな。力を貸すとしよう。すまねえな。行くぜ。あらよっと。よし。
はい。
Ah. Ah.
誰も死なせやしない。聞かねえぜ。行くぜ。かかってこい。ありがとう。よし、行くぜ。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。もう怖いものは何もない。よし。力を貸すとしよう。
悪い
あ。甘い。
やるわね。
上がってこい。
That blue.
はい。仕方ないわね。
He didn't even get to
上がってこい。
trigger counter yet.
できるわ。
About to run out of mid potions.
すまねえな。行くぜ。
できるわ。
Oh, good miss. I'm also thinking of the last time I fucking
力を
saved.
合わせて決めるわ。はい。
行くぜ。
ガンガン行くわね。
ありがとう。もう怖いものは何もない。ありがとう。
Alright, back in the game. Fuck.
はい。
よし
Protect. Puddle.
仕方ないよね。
貢献に切れぬものはない
Nice.
行くぜ来たびやがれ
できるわ。
やるぞふっいかねえぜ
できるわ。
やるぞ負けるわけにはいかないんでね力を貸すとしようありがとうよしふっ
できるわ。
甘い
やっできるわ。
やるぞもう怖いものは何もない
これで戦えるわ。
God, you have almost all your health back. I want to quit so bad. Like shit. Like I feel like I'm wasting all my resources since I have to spend so many turns like
行くぜ
getting back to a decent position.
できるわ。
よし
やっ
行くぜもう怖いものは何もない助かるここで終わるわけにはいか
はい。
ないやるぞ
限界を超える力を。
貢献に切れぬものはない行くぜやるぞ
できるわ。やるわね。
効かねえぜやるぞ、
はい。
行くぜ力を貸すとしよ
悪いわね。力を合わせて決めるわ。
うやるぞ
できるわ。やっ
Let's see if I can get it below 2,000.
できるわ。
よし
戦いの流れを作る。はい。
力を貸すとしよう行くぜよし
できるわ。
上がってこいふっ
限界を超える力を。
ありがと
はい。
う行くぜ
仕方ないわね。
来たびやがれよし抵抗は無駄だ
できるわ。
あ上がってこい
Defense up. Good.
マジか
Oh!
はい。
力を貸すとしようすまね
Last mid
ガンガン
potion.
行くわね。
えなすまねえな
I swear if you start healing now, I'm gonna be so
Hi.
upset.
よしここで終わるわけにはい
悪いわね。
かないあせえよし
できるわ。
抵
I'm
抗
down
は
a
無駄
half
だ
again.
限界を超える力を。
Nope. I don't even know if a negate healing effect exists in the game.
抵抗は無駄だ負けるわけにはいかないんでね
And there goes the restoring.
よし
できるわ。
ぜ。よし。
はい。
助かる。
Attacking if we can help it.
よし。
できるの。
抵抗は無駄だ。あらよっと。やるぞ。
できるの。
抵抗は無駄だ。
できるの。
もう怖いものは何もない。
悪い
Glass ether.
よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
できるの。
行くぜ。あらよっと。よし。貢献に切れぬものはない。
はい。
God, you are just eating all this damage. I probably killed this enemy like 3 times over at this point.
よし。
はい。
あらよっと。抵抗は無駄だ。
So,
やるわ。効かねえぜ。
stun was nullified because they were still stunned.
わけには。
Fuck it, just kill me. Already like drain me of all my resources.
効かねえぜ。また。
This game is so fucking cheap sometimes. Yup, and I forgot about that part. I didn't get into that many fights, but there's no like skip cutscene button. Gosh, this game could definitely benefit from a few what's the word I'm looking for? Quality of life improvements? Not just that, but also being able to tell, what status ailments your party has in the moment in battle would be nice, instead of them just glowing purple for everything. This is actually a long conversation. Kill me. I was able to avoid all the battles. I gotta make sure I buy some fucking items though. Like some more potions maybe. I honestly thought Nadir was a good party member for the fight, but maybe not. Ender for sure. I'm not having none of this shit. Alright, final comeback. Actually, I won't switch to final comeback because the thing is, like, survivability can be kind of low. And I think that's a thing in a lot of games where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a stat boost, but if I heal myself, then I'll lose the stat boost. And if I don't, I'll survive 1 to 2 more turns. And if I don't kill the enemy then it's game over? Doesn't make a lot of sense to do. And then I dropped the binary. Don't fully remember why, it just felt right. Looked at a list of neopronouns because why the heck not? Saw bun self and thought, ah yes, of course. A tall anthro non-binary bunny named Lola who goes by bun self sounds legit. My actions, of course, have been the consequence of people often assuming I am in some way related to Lola Bunny TM. You just happen to be a bunny named Lola. No relation. Let's see. Okay, you're the weapon person. I'll make sure I don't go talk to the kids too soon. Yeah, the guy who sold me a special Spear Knight to help Julianne was over here, so he might still be over here. Yep. I had this already? Huh, weird. Life. Cleave. Enables use of Cleave. Unleashes full power of at the exact moment of impact. Ah! Enables realization. Instantly fills the SP gauge of all allies near a target and increases the rate at which they accumulate SP. Cast Provoke on a single target, causing enemy attacks to be directed towards that character. So actually, I hadn't gotten a bunch of skills for Nadir, which made him kind of shitty. Or at least shittier. Okay, just did that twice just in case. Text. Activate spiritual harmony, alters the laws of the universe, increasing the power of actions according to how high MP is. Can also inflict paralysis. Wind slash. All enemies in front of the user. Enables whirlwind blade. Generates a whirlwind blade that sucks all nearby foes, causes physical damage to all enemies near the user. Yeah, double back won't be useful either. Okay, saving one more time. Because if I die, I don't want to have to redo that. I mean, I didn't have necessarily bad skills equipped. I still think the game is shittily balanced for some bosses. Oh yeah, I forgot to like sell stuff so I can buy potions and whatnot. But staying up on spells and stuff can be a little bit annoying because you don't always know if you have access to buying a spell, and that can be really frustrating. Like, you can be going through, because essentially you get to see every skill you can get in the entire game, at least regarding the characters who are currently in your party. You don't necessarily get to access them, but you get to see them all, and it's kind of overwhelming. On top of that, like, so that's just normal selling stuff. But I don't usually spell Spirit Knight, because if I'm selling Spirit Knight for a specific purpose, to be able to if I'm selling junk to get Spirit Knight, which you have to do, kind of like recipes, it's good to know what I'm actually looking for. Like, it's not very organized. There's no way to organize it. I guess it's organized by character? It's organized by character for sure. But there's just so fucking many. So it's a little bit staggering, and to look through all of them, like at every town, kind of annoying. I wish it was more straightforward. It's needlessly contrived. I still haven't been able to do this fucking cooking mechanic. Actually, I am training in general is not straightforward. There's not a good way to be sure that you're not accidentally selling something that will be useful to you later for certain things. Specifically with like cooking. Less about the Spirit Knight. I've been collecting food for a while and I have not at all gotten a chance to have a recipe yet. I don't even sell my like cooking items either. Alright, here we go. Let's bust some heads. Looks like our pals are here.
Be careful, everyone. Seeing as attorney isn't here, looks like I've got to pick up the slack.
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
行くぜ。
いけるよ。連携して仕掛ける。
叩き潰してやるぜ。
All resistance is down. That's a good combo.
くそー。はーい。消し済みにしちゃうからね。いけるよ。みんなの幸せのために頼もしいね。
あ、せえ。聞かねえぜ。
Miss. Oh, I actually can't see the enemy's health without Ender in my party.
Zatto, こんなもんだな。
力を貸して。
I'll show you a whirlwind. Nice.
いけるよ。邪魔をしないで。いくよ。いけるよ。魔力なら負けないよ。
行くぜ。
Pinpoint. Haven't tried that yet.
いって。いくよ。へい。
Wow. The shorty. Had to bully that one.
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
行くぜ。
うわ、ぐらいなら。
上がってこい。
いけるよ。
かねえぜ。
みんなの幸せのために。
ありがとう。じゃあ
いっくよ。これに耐えられるかな。
Stop fucking healing.
と思うなよ。
邪魔をしないで。
Teaching you a lesson.
じゃあ効かねえぜ。
いっくよ。天の
ありがとう。
カゴを沈みにしちゃうからね。
行くぜ。ざっとこんなもんだな。
Here we go. Brilliance. Shall try it out.
守るために私は戦う。
Slow. Provoke.
かかってこい。
Ether.
幸せのために。
すまねえな。
はい。
Frame Shatter.
いけるよ。
I can put
I got the
stun.
way.
Provoke.
できる。連携して仕掛ける。邪魔をしないで。
Brilliance. Ooh, speed down too. That's useful as hell.
行くぜ。
いけるよ。
There. Oh yeah, I don't have counter attack
効
anymore.
かねえぜ。逃げられると思うなよ。
みんなの幸せのために。
すまね
限界を超える力を。それでまだ戦える。
Also, don't know what the enemy's HP looks like now.
はい。天の裁きを。ガンガン行くわね。これでまだ戦える。
えな。行くぜ。
行って。
かかってこい。
これでまだ戦える。できるの。連携して仕掛ける。邪魔をしないで。いけるよ。
Damn, Setsuna! Shit, Setsuna is hype.
いけるよ。はい。連携して仕掛ける。
叩き潰してやるぜ。
I timed that wrong.
はい。いけるよ。
行くぜ。
連携して仕掛ける。邪魔をしないで。
かかってこい。
これぐらいなら。
マジか。
Lovely.
はい。
行くぜ。効かねえぜ。
That's... Alright. Hit me again. Oh my god, you won't hit me!
これでまだ戦える。はい。いけるよ。ガンガン
Wow,
行くわ
she
ね。
survived.
これでまだ戦える。天の裁きを。
I shouldn't hit with lightning. I should have tried to bring my third back.
いけるよ。ガンガン行くわね。
すまね
天のカゴを。 できる行って仕方ないわねこれでまだ戦えるいけるよ
かねえぜ
Fucking Christ!
連携して仕掛ける
叩き潰してやるぜ
できる本当の力を見せてあげるわまだ戦えるみんなの幸せのために
ありがとう
It looked like
上がってこい
Setsuna just sidestepped the shit out that attack.
はいいけるよガンガン行くわね
行くぜ
はい
かねえぜ
Oh. Oh, wow.
初だこれでは
Okay, I didn't do nearly as well that time. Or I didn't go for nearly as long. It was hard to manage the fight because I didn't know what the health was. So yeah, Ender has to be on my team for sure. Wait, did I buy those extra items again? Nope. I sold way more stuff than last time. My brain is just going, well, it's not a great idea to micromanage if it's gonna end up that I'm not able to get any further to even get to the point where I can use the items in the way the game thinks I should instead of just selling them. And I guess I'll save again because I don't want to buy items all over again. Because I don't know how many times I'm going to be banging my head against this. But once I get to the next plot beat, I will probably end. I love how Ender's default answers for this part are the good answers. Let's begin.
ここでは負けられない。
よし
これぐらいなら。は
ら負けないよ。
やるぞ。一撃で仕留める。
みんなの幸せのために。
くそー。へい。
よし。
いけるよ。
よし。
いくよ
いけるよ。
力を貸すとし。よし。
みんな大丈夫？
よし。力を貸すとし。
さすが
天のカ
助かる。甘い。甘い。よし。
魔力なら負けないよ。
終わりだ。
バいけるよ。
やるぞ。
さあ、
よし。
大勝利。
Next wave.
早く終わらせるぞ。よし。一撃で仕留める。
あ
天のカ
助か
あ、
I was just about to fucking finish.
る。よし。
いけるよ。
力を貸すとしよ
頼もしいね。
みんなの幸せのために。
さすが。
Lovely. And an extra heal for good measure, so now they're all at full
う。
health.
甘い。
みんなの幸せのために。
ありがとう。やるぞ。
いくよ。
これぐらいなら。
これで戦況を変えてやる。
天の裁きを。
やるぞ。
いくよ。
みんなの幸せのために。
助かる。力を貸すとし。
ありがとう。いけるよ。
みんな頑張って。
助かる。
天のカゴを。
頼もしいね。
Trying to use restorative items I know I won't miss.
いけるよ。
よし。時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
Alright. I have a good feeling about this time. Another configuration to try.
私の選択は正しい。
やるぞ。
できるの。
一撃で仕留める。
仕方ないわね。まだ戦える。はい。限界を超える力を。ありがとう。天のカゴ。これで戦えるわ。
やるぞ。
いけるよ。
抵抗は無駄だ。
はい。連携して仕掛ける。
よし。
できるの。
貢献に切れぬものはない。
天のカゴ。いけるよ。ガンガン行くわね。これでまだ戦える。
It's always good to have a Setsuna in your
や
pocket.
るぞ。貢献に切れぬものはない。
やるわね。
助かる。
天のカゴ。これで戦えるわ。できる。みんなの幸せのために。いけるよ。
抵抗は無駄だ。
みんなの幸せのために。
助かる。
はい。連携して仕掛ける。邪魔をしないで。いけるよ。
よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
はい。天のカゴ。
助かる。やるぞ。
はい。天のカゴ。悪いわね。
終わりだ。
いけるよ。やるわね。これぐらいなら。
What?
わけには。
Wow.
Was doing really well, and they just destroyed me. Nothing much else to say. I might have to actually grind. Mostly for HP. That's actually been fucking us up a lot lately. Not necessarily grinding per se, but sometimes like, oh yeah, we had to do some off-stream game work now. So we don't have to spend a bunch of time grinding on stream. That's happened with like a couple of games so far already. Oh, I thought they were about to bite Setsuna. But we keep running into these hiccups that make playing the games we want to play harder or more strenuous. And that uptick of executive function influences us not continuing the game.
やるぞ。貢献に切れぬものはない。
天のカ
助か
ゴンくらいなら
る。よし。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
I feel like I'm fighting Pokemon.
いけるよ。いって
大勝利。
I was like, I think there's this last one, right? Yeah.
力を貸して。
Oh,
よし。
and he got refilled, I guess.
抵抗は無駄だ。
あ
いけるよ。天の裁きを。
Probably the wrong choice because one of those bats is gonna heal. Oh, those are birds.
これぐらいなら。
はーい。消し済みにしちゃうからね。
よし。
いけるよ。
力を貸すとしよ
これでまだ戦える。天のカゴ
さすが。
う。よし。一撃で仕留める。
いけるよ。
There we go.
みんな大丈夫？
Alright, and now I'm about to go back to the party that I first attempted this with.
生贄は俺が守る。行くぞ。やるぞ。これで戦況を変えてやる。
Paralysis and stun.
できるわ。
よし。
限界を超える力を。
すまねえ。諦めろ。終わりだ。行くぜ。逃げられると思うなよ。
できるわ。
やるぞ。
限界を超える力を。
抵抗は無駄だ。かかってこい。
はい。
行くぜ。あらよっと。やるぞ。貢献に切れぬものはない。
はい。これで終わりよ。できる。
やるぞ。もう怖いものは何もない。助かる。抵抗は無駄だ。
できるわ。
やるぞ。
ガンガン行くわよ。
行くぜ。一気に型をつけ。効かねえぜ。
できるわ。
よし。ここで終わるわけにはい
できるわ。
かない。かかってこい。
仕方ないわね。
ありがとう。
Doing pretty well.
やるぞ。
できるわ。
貢献に切れぬものはない。
はい。 界の流れを作る。
よし、
できるの。
聞かねえぜ。行くぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。
仕方ないわ。
Okay, got him on the ropes, got him on the ropes. I decided to just go straight in with
抵抗
bullying.
は無駄だ。
見切り
行くぜ。
All that paralysis and stun gotta go somewhere.
もう怖いものは何もない。助か
できるの。
る。やるぞ。抵抗は無駄だ。
はい。
行くぜ。よし。
やっ。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
はい。
よし。
ガンガン行くわよ。
抵抗は無駄だ。行くぜ。来たびやがれ。
できるの。
やるぞ。貢献に切れぬものはない。
So I guess I know the game systems now because I am fucking this fucker up.
はい。
負けるわけにはいかないんでね。よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
Haven't even had a chance to heal because I've been paralyzing the bitch so much. Hibernate. You better not do fucking sleep talk or something. Oh, that's just an auto heal instead of the passive heal you were doing before.
来たびやがれ。
はい。ガンガン行くわよ。
ありがとう。聞かねえぜ。
はい。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。
限界を超える力を。
やるぞ。
できるの。
あ、やるぞ。もう怖いものは何もない。助かる。諦めろ。終わりだ。
はい。
Alright, last fifth of health.
貢献に切れぬものはない。
できるの。
これがあうんの呼吸というやつだ。よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
はい。
よし。あ、
はい。
一気に型をつけ。よし。行くぜ。負けるわけにはいかない。
And it's over. Fuck yeah. That was a smile.
敗北は許されない。
Fuck. Fuck. I guess I was doing the Dark Souls thing of, oh, I'm relying too much on my shield and engendering passivity. God. Yeah, I was spending so much time, trying to recover from everything it was doing to me that, I never stopped to think, how could I slow it down other than just casting slow over and over again? I mean, I kept Eterna in the party because she just rejoined and it seemed like the game was nudging me to say, hey, she might be useful in this fight. So every party composition I brought into the fight had her in it. Even though maybe it probably could have gone fine without it. But stacking those stun and paralyzing effects really fucking helped. So, what's exactly going on? Come on, you've got some explaining to do.
Nadia, stop! Eterna isn't our enemy.
How sure are you about that exactly?
What do you think, Ender?
Why'd you disappear?
Well, that took me by surprise too. But I can't tell you why it happened yet. For your sakes, and for my own.
You really expect us to trust you after a half-cocked answer like that?
I trust you. Welcome back, Eterna. Setsuna. I swear that I will take you to the last lands. I swear it! No matter what happens! I know. I've known all along.
Whew. Well, this whole thing sure is a big mystery, but you ain't lying. I can tell that much, and so can Ender.
I've trusted you all along anyway. And thank you, everyone. I heard you were here from one of the nights. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. I've not been outside in a long time.
Oh, you're Julienne's childhood friend, ain't you? We've taken care of most of the monsters near here. You shouldn't have to live in fear anymore. For the moment, at least. And we'll find Julienne too, I promise.
Thank you. I'm counting on you.
By the way, your ancestor must have something to do with the royal family too, right?
Well, sort of, but...
There's something we want to ask you then. Tell us about the royal crest.
The royal crest? I not know much about it, but I've heard that long ago the crest possessed a sacred power. There are some ruins that have the crest engraved on their entrance. Do you know how we can get inside? I've heard tell of a hidden place that's somehow connected to the royal family. Do you know how to get inside? That I do. It's spoken of in legends passed down in our village. Really? However, I do not think it will be possible now. Why not? Because the seal on the gate can only be opened by one with royal blood. Royal blood, eh?
We need Julienne.
What happened to her anyway? You said something about finding her. After you disappeared, she went off somewhere too.
Anyway, looks like we're not getting anywhere until we find Julienne.
Julienne, where are you? But how are we gonna go about looking for her? We don't have the slightest idea where to start. Let's go and check on those children again instead. I feel sorry for them being stuck inside all the time. You've grown up a lot since I last saw you, Kerr. Huh? You think? I don't think any different. I agree with Kerr. Come on, let's head back to where those children were.
I feel like this game is trying to get me to feel like more time has passed and there's more weight in what's happened than there really is. Like, a comment like that is like not a I haven't seen you in an hour of gameplay wise, and it's reasonable, but it's still the same like in-world day. Like this game is trying so hard and missing the mark sometimes. It's embarrassingly endearing.
Look, it's the princess's friends. Is the princess back yet? Sorry, not yet. Oh well. We'll just wait here and sing. The princess taught us to sing, you know. Oh, Julienne did? Did she? That's right. The princess is great at singing. Will you sing for me then? Sure. 1, 2, 3. Snow, Snow, oh tell me, Snow, the bird in the valley, when will she fly? Oh, to return to the royal gate, oh, to soar over the sky. Snow, snow, all falling snow, oh, to return to that time. Song.
There's something about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Something about it. Which part? Oh, to soar over the sky?
Yeah, you can interpret that line as being symbolic, like thoughts flying back home across the skies. But maybe it's talking about a way to actually fly back. I do get the feeling that the song has something to do with all this.
But even if it does, I don't see how us analyzing the children's rhyme is gonna help anything. Let's ask Julianne. Not you too, Ender. What is it you're so curious about?
You're right, Julianne might know what the rhyme means, but we got no idea when she's gonna come back. Still, I wonder.
If you're that desperate to know, why don't you just ask the aspiring researcher? He knows all about old stuff, right? Ancient texts and all that.
The more information we have about the Royal Valley, the better. Let's go pay the aspiring researcher a visit.
I think the aspiring researcher is in this town, right? This house? I legit thought the aspiring researcher was a girl.
Excuse me, we want to ask you about a nursery rhyme. A nursery rhyme? Oh, the one the children always sing, you mean? The song's lyrics are said to show its writer's nostalgia for the royal capital, the desire to one day fly across the sky and return home. So it isn't just about a bird after all? But even if that's the case, flying back home to the sky is impossible for humans.
Oh. Hey, Chloe. Thanks for the raid. That was a short stream on your end, huh? I hope you had a good time. Thanks for coming out. We're actually just about to end really soon. We'll just be a boss battle. I'm just trying to get to the next story beat. I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. We're rounding out to about 9 hours.
But even if that's the case, flying back across the sky is impossible for humans.
Yeah, so it's a sad song because it is impossible. So it's like they at least want their thoughts to return to their homeland.
But the words of the song, the bird in the valley, when will she fly? Don't you think it's like there's a sense of hope behind those words? A sense of waiting for something?
There is one other thing that can fly.
You certainly could take the words to mean that, couldn't you? You don't mean an airship? It's certainly not impossible. Legend has it that back at the time of the kingdom's fall, by chance, the queen and a select few of her retainers were away on a royal airship and thus survived. And you think they could have hidden the airship in the ruins inside Magna Valley, do you? Maybe so, that they wouldn't be pursued by the foe who destroyed their kingdom.
So what do you think?
There's no way of saying for certain, but personally I'd say there's definitely a very good possibility that's the case. So isn't just a spear knight in the ruins? There's a whole airship? And a royal one too! A cow should blow his top if he heard this. All I'm saying is that it's possible. I know that nursery rhyme since I was a little boy, so it never occurred to me before. And of course, until the capital distortion disappeared, we weren't even able to go to Magna Valley. So we need to find Julianne and get inside the ruins. Then once we find the royal airship, then we'll be able to cross the Vanished Land. Right? All right! Things are looking up!
But it was Julianne who chose to stay away from us, in the state she was in. We can worry about that later.
Yes, I think so too. Either way, we need to find Julianne. She's one of us, and she means the world to all the people of the village too. So first we need to find Julianne?
Right, we can't do anything else until we do.
Come on, let's go look for Julianne. On the way, we can tell old man Akash all about the royal airship.
Okay, I didn't even use me. He only got... Oh, well, that was quick.
Akash and all the knights.
More like...
Akash and all the knights?
Ah, there you are.
What happened? Looks like some of your knights are injured.
We've been to hell and back, and all because of that Julianne, Sir, kindly hold your tongue. What happened? I apologize, but this is a matter of the knighthood. We must deal with it by ourselves.
I take it something happened to Julianne, right? Please tell us. We might be able to help.
With the spatial distortions gone, we were on guard against monsters invading from other regions. I led our troops into Magna Valley, and it was there that we found Lady Julianne, or what remains of her.
Is Julianne safe?
No, I'm afraid she is not what you would call safe. Her Highness is no longer Her Highness. Upon noticing us, she suddenly rose to her feet and attacked us. Cloaked in a sinister aura, she seemed more monster than human.
Julianne.
And so, left with no other alternative, we used the restraining spell to contain her there. However, its effect shall not last long. Her Highness, Lady Julianne, is in great pain.
Her incredible magical energy has something to do with what's happening to her, doesn't it?
Don't you want to save her? How can you say such a thing? Of course I wish to save her.
Then tell us everything before it's too late.
We have already done everything that we can. Very well, I shall tell you. Most likely it is due to the blood of a monster.
Huh?
Lady Julianne consumed the blood of a monster.
What? Why? Is a monster blood highly poisonous?
Indeed it is. Most humans would die instantly if they consumed it. But in some rare cases, there are those to whom it grants great power and life force. Her Highness is one such example. A long time ago, when out slaying monsters, Her Highness was left stranded by an avalanche. We heard. It was to rescue a knight who couldn't get away in time, right? Indeed, Her Highness was left teetering on the very edge of life and death.
In order to survive, she had no choice but to consume the blood of a monster.
It was because of her undying determination to see her. Yeah, alright. We get the picture. Monster blood. That's what's given her that superhuman. Her Highness survived and returned to the village. We all rejoiced, of course. However, in exchange for that incredible magical energy, the monster blood began to transform her into a monster herself. Her Highness's mental state has become progressively worse. On occasion, her mental distortion caused her to show extreme cruelty and ruthlessness. I fear Her Highness may never again return to her former self, and so I have prepared myself to die together with her. I shall continue my service to her in the afterlife. No one's dying just yet, old man. Right now, we need to help Julianne.
Don't worry. We'll get Julianne back to her old self.
When I think of the Highness's pain, her pain is so great, and well, we know where we need to go.
Seeing as you told him we were gonna save her, I take it you've got some sort of plan?
Come on, what else could I say given the circumstances?
Exactly. Anyway, we need to get to Julianne. We need to get her back to normal no matter what. If we don't, we won't be able to enter the ruins. But if her transformation has already progressed this far, Will there really be any way we can cure her?
Find someone to cure? Looks like we ain't got no other choice.
It's easy enough to say that, but finding someone isn't gonna be that simple. Treating a human who's turning into a monster isn't something just anyone can do, is it? What we need to do is find someone who can cure Julian. Easier said than done. We don't know anyone who's good at that sort of thing, do we?
Yeah, we do. We know just a person, someone who specializes in healing magic.
Let's ask Sayagi.
That's right, Sayagi did call herself a healer after all.
She already cured Julian once, too. Sayagi did help cure Julian before. Maybe it's worth talking to her. Come on, let's go back to Gamrington.
Wow, this game's dialogue sure is redundant sometimes. Like, holy Christ. Yeah, it's something to think about. We care a lot about vibes and how things are communicated and stuff, and sometimes stuff is communicated really, really well despite other weaknesses or setbacks, but damn was this a setback, like gosh. Alright, this is a great point to save. Because, where I am in the, where I am, in, the Magna Valley is pretty close to where the ruins are, and I'm pretty sure a cutscene will trigger immediately there. Although, actually, that's not where I need to be. I just realized. I need to get back to that other village. Shit. I can't exactly cut through. I was able to avoid monsters before. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna make it to the town, then make it back to the town I need to be in. So I start right where I need to be so I don't accidentally get fucking lost. Wow. Solo sneaking Setsuna. Well, not solo, but you get it.
Hang in there just a little bit longer.
Wow, looks like she's about to fucking unleash the Ninetales. They did that very purposefully. They wanted us to see her on our way to the next objective. I forget that sometimes we forget that most streamers don't stream for like 8+ hours at a time. I mean, a lot of streamers do. But a lot of people we know don't. Okay. We're here, we're queer, and we're done here. Alright then. Gonna wind down and find someone to raid.